Yes, you still can lose weight by having these treats. Yes, you can. See, the thing is, when it's Christmases, birthdays, Easters, whatever it is, you want to try and include little bits here and there that you can fit into your calories, because it's not about the calories you have at one time, it's what you have in the whole day, the whole week, the whole month. That is what equals weight loss, weight gain. So you need to try and think about it in a way to be like, right, I might not be able to have a load of food. For example, a whole bag of mini eggs like this will be around 400 calories. But if you get a packet like this, small, 8 portions, you get small bags that will equal around 200 calories. Yes, it's a smaller portion, but you can feel like you're having a smaller treat. Packets of these, you get 5 packs, little eggs, or I should say little bunnies. They're 200 calories. You can fit in these small things. Cream eggs, you get a packet of 5, 180 calories each. 180 calories each. You can see what I'm saying. These are 200 calories. So if you have one treat, 200 calories out of your whole day, you can include it. But then you've got to make sure you don't go too far with it. And if you enjoy that small little treat daily, you can even have it daily. I myself have a treat daily at the minute because it's Easter. And I thought, you know what, I'm still losing weight. I want a treat. So that's my tip for you. Enjoy all your bits and bobs. But have small ones, small individual, tiny bags. And you can enjoy normal life and feel like you're not missing out. So yeah, happy Easter, happy birthday, happy Christmas whenever you watch this. So don't feel like you're missing out. It's all about enjoying the whole process. I'll touch on this a bit more because I do find it, well, I do feel it's a very important thing to sort of tell people, because a lot of the time people think when on diets, or they're cutting down, or they're having less sort of enjoyable foods, they can't have any sort of treats, they can't have anything at all because they have one little treat and all of a sudden they're going to just gain all the weight back. You know, they have that fear, which I understand. I do understand it, but obviously for me to get to this point, it took me a long time to realise I'm not suddenly just going to gain 26 stone overnight and I'm going to be back to where I was. No. So you can enjoy these treats. You can enjoy a Reese's egg. You can enjoy some mini eggs. You can enjoy a cream egg. Oh, indeed, delicious. And, you know, little Easter bunnies, little Malteser bunnies. If from the UK, this is, you know, this is all Eastery treats. But it means the same thing whether it's Easter, Christmas, birthdays, you know. If you have 1 or 2 days during, say, a month or two where it goes a little bit more and you've gone a little bit crazy, but, you know, you've pulled it back, that's no problem. You know, you don't beat yourself up for a whole week and think, oh, there's no point there. I'm just going to throw it all away and start again another time. No, having that one treat, or it goes a bit wrong that day, or you allow yourself a whole day, which, you know, you should. You know, you really should have a little day to, you know, not just the physical side of like, oh, I'm going to have a few treats. It's the mental. It actually helps you mentally to sort of like relax and be like, you know what, I'm going to have some bits. But obviously it's good to know, and sorry should I say, it's good to, well, yeah, it is actually good to know that you can actually control that and you don't have to listen to the, oh, I need a treat, and you're going to have a treat. You know, it's good to have self-control. You know, self-control is very important to learn, to be like, right, I'm choosing to have this treat. I'm going to have this much. I'm going to enjoy it, move on. You know, it's as simple as that. So when you have a little treat like this, we're all allowed to have this. And this is what I was saying. It's what the calories you have in a total day, yes, but it's what you have in a total week, a total month. That is what overall will bring you towards it or further from your goal. So, you know, if one day you have, for example, say if you have 2,000 calories a day, for some people, that is a small deficit. For a lot of people, should we say, that's a small deficit, average size people, men specifically. But, you know, if you was to have a deficit and you'd be like, say, 1,800 and you think, oh, I'll have that 200 calories take me over or take me up to my maintenance calories, no problem, you know, it's just that one little treat. But obviously if you work out your calories, so you know exactly what calories you need to eat, and you're in between a 5 to 800, sometimes even 1,000 deficit, depending on obviously the size you are and, you know, the results you want. 200 calories really isn't going to break the bank, you know, and a lot of the time I find that during the day you can actually cut back on a small few meals and add a few extra 100 calories to the end of the day. So you can then have that treat either at the end of the day, or you have it for lunch, or whenever you want it. A lot of people want treats at the end of the day. So I always find trying to make it work and fit it all in, and you know that little treat's coming, you know, a lot of time that's enough, you know, and over time of not having a lot, you get used to having that little bit, and that is enough. And you've got to remember, this is a long-term thing. You know, once you've lost the weight, you want to keep it off. You want to learn how to do this long-term. So allowing yourself that little bit extra now and again, it's no problem with that, because like I said, it's overall, it's over long term. It's not what you're going to do in one day. It's not going to ruin it all, because a lot of people have that, I want it now, I want it instantly. It ain't happening like that, you know. Whatever you have instantly, for example, you have a treat or you have too many treats, so you go mental, you have like 1,000, 2,000 calories. That ain't going to work for you very well, is it? You know, because some people's deficits for a whole week will be undone with one day's madness, complete madness, but it won't be undone with a little treat. You know, that little treat, this is what I mean, you've got to have self-control. So it's a very fine balance of having self-control, but allowing yourself a treat, you know, but you need to learn this like for the whole journey, because it's a whole long process. It's a whole long journey. It ain't a 5-minute job. So I hope that's helped you. And yeah, I thought I'd do a quick video highlighting more on the whole, you know, seasonal treats and things like that, because it's overlooked quite a lot and it's very important. So I hope you enjoyed this little quick one. Please do subscribe, thumbs up, let me know. Any questions you want to ask me, or you want me to like do a video on a certain topic or a subject, whatever, let me know. So happy Easter, happy birthday, happy Christmas, whenever you're watching this, it all means the same thing. So yeah, have a good one, take care of yourselves.